Passenger plane burst into flames on the runway.
Yeah, it collided with a Japanese Coast Guard aircraft. Our Darius Johnson is here right now in the studio. And Darius, you've been on top of the story all morning. What's the latest now?
Audrina and Mugo, good morning to you both. Right now, we know that 11 people on that passenger jet were injured after it collided with the Japanese Coast Guard plane. If you take a look, you can see some of that video behind me. 5 crew members were on board the Japanese Coast Guard plane. Those 5 crew members are now dead. The Coast Guard pilot was able to escape, but is you can see the Airbus A350 bursting into flames after landing at Haneda Airport overnight. Japan Airlines says at 5:16 the plane flight 516 landed just before 3 o'clock this morning from the northern Japanese city of Sapporo. More than 100 fire trucks rushed onto the runway in an effort to put out the blaze. The airline says all 379 passengers and crew members made it off safely, but 11 were left injured. One passenger on board said the entire cabin filled with smoke and passengers went to the floor before emergency doors opened. Many of them used the emergency slide to escape. That passenger jet collided with the Japanese Coast Guard plane. 5 of the 6 on that Coast Guard plane are now dead. The pilot once again in critical condition. And here's sound from a witness that we just got into our newsroom.
We heard that big bang and I turned and I saw that flame that was making a trace.
Right now, a majority of the flights out of Haneda are currently canceled, and it's unclear when service will resume. There are several flights scheduled to Haneda that are scheduled to depart from O'Hare later on today. That first flight is scheduled for 10:30 this morning, so passengers really need to keep their eyes peeled for any possible delays. We're currently speaking to some people who just landed. We'll bring you that sound at 11 o'clock. That's the very latest in the studio. I'm Darius Johnson, CBS 2 News.
All right, Darius, thank you so much for those updates.